to the kindergarten education program curriculum. So, fundamental skills development, content integration, and play, mother tongue based multilingual education or MTB to MLE program, the use of the learner's mother tongue as medium of teaching and learning is among the most distinct features of the kindergarten curriculum in K stage 1 onwards to grades 1 to 3. So first, the curriculum is to acknowledge and cultivate what the learners already know and builds on the learner's prior knowledge to move to new knowledge. So it builds also a strong foundation for literacy in the learner's first language, which becomes a good bridge to learning other languages. So it uses locally relevant or culturally familiar concepts to help learners understand concepts prescribed in the curriculum, and it also emphasizes understanding, meaning, communication, as well as skills development. So the MTB is a good bridge to learn other languages. So it also says that in curriculum, it involves play and content integration. So ang curriculum sa kindergarten, giteach aron i-integrate ang angay i-enhance or ilambo sa sulod sa mga method nga gihatag nga in ways of understanding ang ilang pagkat-on o paghatag o socialize sa bata sa uban. So next is the Kindergarten Education Program, Kindergarten Curriculum Guide or KCG. So the Kindergarten Curriculum Guide KCG articulates the standards and competencies appropriate for 5-year-old Filipino learners. So the KCG is the basis for daily activities spelled out in Teacher's Guide. So items in rectangle show the theoretical basis for teaching learning, as you can see in the picture. And in early years, which are founded on constructivism, integrative, thematic, collaborative, inquiry-based, and reflective teaching and play-based approaches with application of developmentally appropriate practices or DAP, they support the principles of child and growth and development in the learning program development and assessment. So the circles, on the other hand, it signifies the system of how kindergarten education is to be employed. So next is the interlocking ellipses represent the learning domains that must be nurtured and equally imparted to holistically developed children. It also forms a flower that portrays katong kuandira so tunga that a gradual unfolding but steady development that is expected of every child. So next is the domain are enclosed in the center by the learning areas children will meet grade 1 onward for which they are being prepared. So the outermost layer, outermost layer, it indicates the curricular themes upon which teacher's guide is designed. So as you can see in the picture, in the outermost, it is the things around the children, their self, their family, their school, and community. Next, what I said earlier, katong nasa ubos, katong first akong gibasa, katong yung mga boxes, katong 3 boxes, the constructivism, and also what I said, the DAP, the age appropriate, the individual appropriate, the social cultural appropriate. So next is the kanang subjects. It is the science, language, and literacy. Mga dapat it is the teacher's guide. The music, arts, physical education, and health or MAPE, and mathematics, and also the social studies. And next is katong katulon akong gibasa katong na mga ellipses katong portrait flower katong ingana. that it is it that must be nurtured and imparted to holistically develop to children. So that is related to subjects. So example, values development, socio-emotional development, mathematics, aesthetics development, physical health, and social emotional development. That that is must be nurtured and imparting knowledge to the children. That and that picture shows that is the teacher's guide. That is the kindergarten curriculum guide that teachers must. So next is the kindergarten education program, the instruction. So what I said again and again, play is essential to healthy and holistic child development. The whole ang whole nga pag-develop sa child. It because it builds a self-confidence, problem solving, and cooperative learning skills. So dako jud ang tabang ang play. So dapat i-engage jud nato as a teacher or as a future educators. That play nga dapat jud i-impart i-apply jud nato ang play sa atong teaching. So this also leads them to become willing risk takers and ready to tackle formal schoolwork. So DepEd 47 series of 2016. So first is the socio-emotional development, values development, the physical health and motor development, aesthetic or creative development, mathematics, understanding of the physical and natural environment, and language literacy and communication. That as kanang 7 kabuok that must be nurtured and impart to holistically develop children. Mao na ang ipakita sa picture katong it forms a flower katong nana tuna sa sud ana. Those are must be implemented to teach. That is part of the teacher's guide. And also, many opportunities for play and active involvement in concrete and meaningful experiences are provided in kindergarten, as it gives children opportunities to learn about and understand their world and practice new skills. Ang lain-lain nga duwa is based sa mga kalihokan nga nagdala sa mga students nga mahimong kanang enthusiastic nga literacy o makatabang pud nila nga natural nga maangkon ang ilahang pagkahanas o ilang kasanay aron malambo ang ilang kinatibuk-ang or the holistic. So next is the kindergarten education program, their kindergarten time allotment. So this is what the learners are exposed to learning areas taught in separate blocks of time. So as you can see, so the kinder daily activities or blocks of time, the arrival, meeting time 1, work period, meeting time 2, recess, na quiet time, na story time, poems, songs, work period 2 na sad, indoor and outdoor games or play, meeting time 3. So, and beside is the time allotment per blocks. So, ang arrival time must be 10 minutes daily. Meeting time must be 10 minutes also daily. Work period must be 45 minutes. Meeting time 2 must be 10 minutes. Recess is only 15 minutes. Quiet time is 10 minutes. Stories, rhymes, songs, poems, 15 minutes. Work period, so 40 minutes. Indoor or outdoor games or plays must be 20 minutes. Meeting time 3, 5 minutes. So, total time in minutes is 180 minutes. So, in hours is 3. So, in kindergarten, kanang as you observe nga natin mga manghod or pagumangkon nga ang ihatag jud sa maestraan na or nga lang pag-adto sa eskwelahan is only 3 hours. So, kindergarten must follow a class program. Kanang as I said, the kinder daily activities or blocks of time. So, to follow the daily routine man gyud, makatabang sa bata para maka-feel sila safe, support, and encouragement to work cooperatively with others. So, mas nindot jud nga dira na to kuhaon ang mga daily activities every day para ma-feel nila ang support, encouragement, mo takes like risk, ug happy sila maka-work with others. In addition, 2 to 30 minutes sessions should be allotted per week for homeroom meeting. So, wala gipakita sa daily activities, pero ang homeroom meeting should be allotted per week. It is only 30 minutes. So, grades 1 to 3 program. The grades 1 to 3 program, it serves as a springboard for formal schooling. So, this is where the learners are initially exposed to different learning areas taught in separate blocks of time. The learners in grade 1 are generally 6 years old, while those in grade 2 are 7 years old. Grade 3 learners are usually 8 years old. So, at my age, na-follow jud sa ko kay when I was in kinder, I'm 5 years old, and grade 1, 6 years old, and grade 2, 7 years old, and grade 3, I'm 8 years old. So, sakto jud ang sakto jud ang edad nga pagpa-eskwela nako. Nga gitungtong ko nila ay nikuan ko sa kinder 5 years old, kaya my other classmates are mga 6 years old na late enrollees na sila. Kay pag 5 nila wala sila gipaskwela ingana. So I'm so happy that when I'm 5 years old, I'm already in kinder, and in grade 1, I'm already 6 years old. So next is the grades 1 to 3 learning areas. Grades 1 and 2 have 7 learning areas, namely Mother Tongue, Filipino, English, Mathematics, Araling Panlipunan, MAPE, and edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. So, wala pa na separate ang science nga subject and grade 1 and grade 2, pero nitudlo na sila or na-include na sa different learning areas. So, wala dyan specific nga science jud siya. So, all learning areas na ay curriculum guide with program standards, learning area standards, and course description and case stage standards. So, curriculum guide also articulate grade level and content standards and performance standards each quarter. So, what I've said, ang grades 1 and 2, wala, ang science nga to is wala pa separate learning area. But in grade 3, makaproceed na sa grade 3, nanay subject nga to nga science. Dira na siya mag-focus, wala na siya sa laing subject, but na siya separate learning area. Na siya name nga science. And also, the curriculum guide for the learning areas is anchored and conceptual framework for the teaching of the subject found in the curriculum guides. Each conceptual framework contains the goals of teaching the subject and the teaching methods of approaches. So the next